Hi everyone, my name is Cheshta
And Cindy.
and today we're going to learn about area and perimeter. These are the definitions of things we're going to learn today. These are the formulas. Okay, so our first topic is perimeter. A word problem. The length of a rectangular room is 3 feet more than twice its width. If the perimeter of the room is 78 feet, find its width and its length. So first we look at the formula, which is 2L plus 2W equals P. And we know that L equals 3 plus 2W and P equals 78. So we plug it in to find what W equals. So when we do all the work, we get 6 plus 4W plus 2W equals 78. And then you combine like terms, so you get 6 plus 6W equals 78. Then you take the 6 and subtract it from 78, because you know like terms. So 6W equals 72. 72 divided by 6 equals 12, which means W equals 12. Then you plug it in into the original formula again to find what L equals. So 2L plus 2W equals P. 2L plus 2 times 12 equals 78. 2L plus 24 equals 78. 2L equals 54. Divide it by 2 and you get L equals 27. So our final answer is W equals 12, L equals 27. Okay, this is a try for yourself problem. A storage shed is in the shape of a square. A builder increases the length of one side of the shed by 3 feet and decreases the length of one side by 2 feet. The shed is now a rectangle with a perimeter of 70 feet. What is the measure of the side of the original shed? So first, the formula of 2L plus 2W equals P. And we know P equals 70. So we plug, and we know that L equals x plus 3 and 2 equals x minus 3. So we plug it all in the formula to figure out what x equals. So 2 times x plus 3 plus 2 times x minus 2 equals 70. And then you use distributive property and you get 2x plus 6 plus 2x minus 4 equals 70. And then you combine like terms and you get 4x plus 2 equals 70. So minus 2 from each side and you get 4x equals 78. Divide by 4 and you get x equals 17 as your original answer. Okay, now we move on to area. A classroom has a length of 20 feet and a width of 30 feet. The headmaster decided that tiles will look good in that class. If each tile has a length of 24 inches and a width of 36 inches, how many tiles are needed to fill the classroom? Area of classroom equals length times width equals 20 times 30 equals 600 feet squared. Before we get the area of each tile, convert the dimensions to feet as already stated.
Hey, since 1 foot equals 12 inches, 36 inches equals 3 feet, 24 inches equals 2 feet, area of each tile equals length times width, 2 times 3 equals 6. If one of tiles takes 6, it takes 100 tiles to cover 600 feet. 6 times 10, 6 times 100 equals 600. Fill the class, so the result is 600 feet squares. You will need to 10 minutes. Okay.
What is the area? Oh, sorry. This is a try for yourself problem. What is the area of the region located outside the small square but inside the big square? So first we need to know the area of the big square, which is S times S, which is 7 times 7, which equals 49 inches squared. An area of small square is S times S, which is 3 times 3, which equals 9 inches squared. So the area of the region in red has to be you have to subtract both of their areas to figure that out, which is 49 minus 9 equals 40 inches squared as your final answer. Okay, so this is a perimeter shape problem. Okay, so now it's time for area of a circle. It's a word problem. A circular fountain has a diameter of 10 meters. The statue in the middle has a diameter of 1 meter. What is the area of the bottom of the fountain? First, in order to do this, you have to first find the area of the fountain and then take that away from the area of the statue. So if you know the formula of area equals pi r squared. So we plug in the numbers. So A equals pi times 5 times 5, which will give us 78.5 meters squared. And we knew like our diameter was 10. So and the radius is twice as the diameter. So r equals 5. And then we find it for the middle. So A equals pi r squared. So which will give us, and then we plug in the numbers. So area equals pi 1 times 1 times 1, which will give us area equals 3.14 meters squared. Then we just subtract the two numbers together to get 75.36 meters squared as our final answer. Okay, this is a try for yourself problem. At the park, there's a pool shaped like a circle with diameter of 22 yards. A ring-shaped path goes around the pool. Its width is 5 yards. We're going to give a new layer of coating to the path. If 1 gallon of coating can cover 6 yards, how many gallons of coating do you need? Note that coating comes only by the gallon, so the number of gallons must be a whole number. Use the value 3.14 for pi. Okay, so first in order to solve it, you need the area of the path is the entire area around the pool, including the path. Then you minus it from the area of the pool. The area of the circle is found by pi times r squared, where r is the radius. So the radius of the pool is 11 yards, as you know that, and the radius of the entire region is 16 yards. You find that out by 11 plus 5. Okay, so first you need to find the area of the entire region, then find the area of the pool.
3.4 parentheses 16 parentheses times 2, 3.14 parentheses 256 and parentheses 8 equals
803.84.
Okay. 3.14 parentheses 11 times 2, 3.14 parentheses 121 parentheses 379.94.
Okay, and now you have the two answers, so you subtract them together to get 423.9 yards squared, which is the area of the path. So that number is divided by 6 and you get 70.65 gallons of coating. And then you just round it and you get 71 gallons of coating as your final answer. Okay, so this is a shape, finding the perimeter of a shape problem. So as you can see, we have a rectangle, a square, and a half circle over here. Okay, so the first step is to find the perimeter of the half circle. So the formula is 2 pi times r. And we know that r equals 2. And then we just put the radius into the formula. So basically plug it in. So 2 times pi times 2 gives us 12.56. Okay, then we find the others, the top length of the rectangle by adding 4 plus 6, which gives us 10. So now we have all the sides. All we need to do is add it all together to find the perimeter of the shape.
10 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 12.56 equals 44.56.
And that is our final answer. Okay, so this is a try for yourself problem. There's a mix of a couple shapes, but you do see a half circle. So first, let's find the perimeter of the half circle. The formula is 2 pi r. And we know that r is 2, so you basically plug it in. So 2 times pi times 3, which gives us 18.84. And then we just need to add all the sides together. But first we need to find the length of the top side of the rectangle, and then we figure that out by adding 5 plus 3 plus 4, which gives us 12. And now all we need to do is add all the sides together to get our final answer.
5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 12 plus 18.84 equals 56.84.
So that is our final answer for this problem. Okay, now time to move on to the circumference of the circle, which is basically perimeter of a circle. So this is a word problem. Many tire manufacturers guarantee their tire for 50,000 miles. If a tire has a 16 inches radius, how many revolutions tire goes around of the tire are guaranteed? These are 63,360 inches in a mile. Round to the nearest revolution. Okay, so first you need to find the circumference of the tire. So the formula is C equals 2 pi r. Then you plug it in, so C equals 2 pi times 16. So as your final answer, you get 100.53 inches. And then you have to find the total inches, which is the distance. So 63,360 inches per mile times 50,000 miles, which equals 3,168,000,000 inches. To find the revolution, divide the total inches by the circumference. So 3,168,000,000 divided by 100.53, and you get 31,512,198,100.2 times.
Why can't we do a parable?
So that was your final answer.
Why?
Okay, so this is a try for yourself problem. Let's say you're solving this problem. You have a hot tub with a diameter of 8 feet, and you want to build a fence that creates a 6-foot wide space around the tube. To find the circumference of the fence that has to be created, you should first find the diameter of the tube and the fence, which will be 8 feet plus 6 feet plus 6 feet, which will account for the entire diameter of the tub and fence. The diameter is 6 plus 6 plus 6, or 20 feet. Now plug it into the formula, plug pi into the calculator for its numerical value, and solve for the circumference. So the formula is
C equals pi d, C equals pi times 20, C equals 62.8 feet.
And that is your final answer for this problem.
Thanks
for
for
watching. The end, created by
Sydney
and Cheshta.